Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. BBC widens investigation into Strictly Come Dancing as more complaints emerge about more people following misconduct claims against Giovanni Pernice. Bosses have opened a can of worms, say insiders. It's the dark cloud that has been hanging over the BBC's much-loved Strictly Come Dancing for more than 6 months. But now the investigation that began with accusations against the show's professional dancer Giovanni Pernice has widened after more complaints surrounding the hit show. It has heaped further turmoil on Strictly, which is deemed to be the jewel in the corporation's crown and is still watched by more than 10 million people. Sources have told the Mail that the accusations have prompted bosses to extend the inquiry to look at other matters and individuals involved with the dance series as they prepare for its 20th anniversary. It means that Mr. Pernice, who has already let his frustrations at the investigation be known, faces an even longer wait for an outcome after 3 former dance partners, including actress Amanda Abington, instructed lawyers to make serious complaints about his conduct. It also threatens to damage Strictly, the BBC's biggest Saturday night success story since the Generation Game. A television source told the Mail, "This investigation is no longer just solely about Giovanni, but other, more wider issues. The show has been going for 20 years and the whole veneer of Strictly is so sparkly and lovely. Of course there will always be people who feel hard done by. Amanda's complaints have started something massive. It has opened the door for others to come forward about things they haven't been happy with. It is all a big headache for the BBC. It is about to celebrate a massive milestone with its 20th anniversary. Having the Giovanni complaint has been a big enough issue, but now it looks like there is more to be scrutinized and looked into." Sources close to Mr. Pernice say that he fully expects to be exonerated. Insiders say also that the widened inquiry will now present the 33-year-old as possibly being a small fish in Strictly's potential downfall. He quit the show after 9 years following claims by Ms. Abington, star of Sherlock and Mr. Selfridge, that he bullied her in training, claims which he denies. In May, it was revealed that the 50-year-old Ms. Abington had instructed London law firm Carter Ruck to represent her against the BBC. The BBC last night refused to comment on the matter, but it did confirm in a statement that more than one complaint has been made. It was revealed last week that a plea was made online for anyone involved in the show at any time in the past 2 decades to come forward and speak to the BBC if they had experienced any bad behavior. Writing in the TV Mindset, a social media forum for TV industry workers, an anonymous member insisted, "It is important to hear as many accounts as possible from others who were treated inappropriately, had grievances, or potentially identify others that were. This is crucial in supporting Amanda's case, as well as potentially anyone else's. It is also ultimately to support all freelancers and the industry as a whole, by standing up to such practices." The chaos now surrounding the show was said to be typified by the surprise announcement on Monday that former fan favorite the dancer Aljaz Skorjanek would be returning show after a 2-year absence. It comes a month after the full lineup of professional dancers for the next series was announced by the corporation. Some within the show have questioned why he was not unveiled alongside with the other professionals, particularly because the BB left fans waiting for some weeks following Mr. Pernice's departure before putting the final list out. Insiders also noted that the press were not given a heads-up. Instead, the announcement was made on the BBC's own magazine program, The One Show, on Monday evening. One source said, "Usually when something like this happens the BBC give the wider media a heads-up, but this time the first anyone knew of it was a chat with Aljaz on The One Show, and then it was quietly put up on the BBC's press centre at 7:30 p.m. the same day. It meant that the announcement was in keeping with the narrative the BBC wanted. No questions were asked as to why he was being unveiled now." A BBC spokesman said of the widened investigation last night, "We recently issued a statement urging the media not to indulge in speculation about complaints related to a high-profile show, and that position remains the same." Source: dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.